Dinar and Dong updates. Major currency revaluation may be imminent. Welcome to another edition of Dinar and Dong Insights, where we bring you critical updates on global currencies, with a special focus on the Iraqi Dinar, IQD, and the Vietnamese Dong, VND. Today's report is not just another update. It could mark the beginning of a significant financial transformation. According to multiple reliable sources, we may be on the cusp of a currency revaluation, RV, that could shift the entire landscape of foreign exchange investing. Whether you're a seasoned currency investor or new to the world of Forex speculation, this is a moment that demands your attention. If the reports we're hearing are accurate, the next 24 hours could bring about announcements with wide-reaching economic implications, not just for Iraq and Vietnam, but for the global financial community as a whole. Inside reports suggest a game-changing World Bank announcement. Unconfirmed but credible reports have surfaced, suggesting that the World Bank is preparing to issue a major statement. The nature of this announcement, as outlined by insiders with knowledge of recent institutional meetings, points to a long-anticipated move: the revaluation of both the Iraqi Dinar and the Vietnamese Dong. If the timeline being circulated proves true, this could all unfold as early as tomorrow. This potential revaluation is seen not as a spontaneous move, but rather the culmination of years of economic reform, planning, and international collaboration. Over the last 12 months, both Iraq and Vietnam have made extensive efforts to stabilize their economies, bolster investor confidence, and position themselves as viable players in the global financial system. Iraq's path to recovery and readiness. Iraq's economic reform journey has been both difficult and methodical. In recent years, the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, has taken significant steps to strengthen the dinar's position. One of its primary focuses has been reducing the disparity between the official exchange rate and the rate on the parallel market, a discrepancy that has long created instability and discouraged foreign investment. Through tighter regulations, improved oversight of currency auctions, and enhanced enforcement of banking policies, Iraq has been able to restore a degree of confidence in its monetary system. These changes have not gone unnoticed. International institutions like the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and World Bank have been involved, offering not only technical assistance, but also guiding structural reforms and economic planning. Legislative improvements have further boosted Iraq's economic potential. New laws are reducing bureaucratic red tape and making it easier for foreign investors to enter the market. With these systems now in place, financial analysts believe that Iraq is in a strong position to support a revalued currency, one that more accurately reflects the country's resource wealth and strategic regional importance. Vietnam, the quiet tiger of Southeast Asia. In contrast to Iraq's more publicly visible reform process, Vietnam's economic transformation has flown somewhat under the radar. However, its achievements are no less impressive. Vietnam has emerged as a powerhouse in manufacturing and exports, forming trade alliances with economic giants including the United States, the European Union, and key ASEAN nations. These trade relationships have helped grow Vietnam's foreign currency reserves, an essential metric when assessing a country's capacity for monetary stability. Increased reserves help build confidence in the dong and reduce volatility in foreign exchange markets. In recent years, Vietnam has also seen significant investment from tech giants like Apple and Samsung, who have moved large parts of their manufacturing operations into the country. This influx of foreign direct investment has contributed to rising GDP and greater economic resilience. On the monetary front, the State Bank of Vietnam has taken decisive steps to control inflation and modernize its banking sector. With strong fiscal management, increased foreign capital, and ongoing digital transformation, Vietnam is positioned as a rising economic force in Asia. Speculative valuations and market buzz. Although no official revaluation numbers have been confirmed, financial insiders are buzzing with speculation. For the Iraqi Dinar, projections are suggesting a dramatic leap in value, with some estimates ranging between $422 to $460 per IQD. Such a move would mark a historic recovery, potentially restoring the dinar's pre-2003 valuation and dramatically boosting the wealth of current holders. Meanwhile, projections for the Vietnamese Dong are equally eye-catching. Speculative models suggest a new valuation between $197 and $226 per VND. If realized, this would reflect Vietnam's modernized economy and growing significance in global trade. While such figures should always be treated with caution, they are being cited with increasing frequency by those with close ties to financial institutions, lending an air of legitimacy to what was once dismissed as fringe speculation. A revaluation beyond personal gains. The implications of a simultaneous revaluation of IQD and VND go far beyond the potential profits for investors. Such a move would represent a broader shift in how emerging market currencies are perceived by the global financial system. For years, both the dinar and the dong have been viewed as highly speculative, often associated with high risk and limited legitimacy. A confirmed revaluation could change that overnight. This shift could increase institutional interest in Iraq and Vietnam, driving new levels of investment, foreign capital flows, and geopolitical influence. It may also set a precedent for other emerging economies looking to modernize their financial systems and seek currency stability. What this means for investors. If you currently hold IQD or VND, or are considering entering the market, this is a moment that calls for a well-prepared strategy. Here are a few steps you should consider. 1. Authenticate your currency. As demand increases, so does the risk of counterfeit notes. Always buy from certified dealers or financial institutions. If you already own physical currency, use professional services to verify its authenticity. 2. Secure your holdings. Store physical currency in a fireproof safe or secure bank deposit box. For digital or documented investments, ensure encrypted backups and secure storage systems are in place. 3. Stay informed with verified sources. Follow official updates from institutions like the IMF, World Bank, CBI, and SBV. Real-time data is crucial in navigating rapid market developments. 4. Consult a financial advisor. Understand the tax implications, identify exit strategies, and diversify your investment plan to reduce risk. An expert advisor can help you build a plan grounded in logic rather than emotion or hype. Navigating the hype and reality. As speculation grows, social media platforms like Reddit, X, formerly Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook are seeing a surge in conversation around the RV. Some commentators are predicting massive changes, while others urge caution and patience. This divergence of opinion underscores an important truth. While the excitement is real, outcomes are not guaranteed. The best investors are those who stay focused, level-headed, and ready for a variety of scenarios. If the revaluation occurs, it could mark a turning point not just for individual portfolios, but for the broader direction of global currency markets. Iraq and Vietnam may soon find themselves elevated from speculative obscurity to respected positions within international finance. Conclusion: be ready, not reactive. Whether or not a major revaluation occurs in the coming days, the fact remains: both Iraq and Vietnam have taken extraordinary steps to strengthen their economies, modernize financial institutions, and prepare for deeper global integration. These efforts make them currencies to watch, and potentially, to hold. If you're part of the growing community of IQD and VND followers, now is the time to be alert, informed, and strategic. The next move could be historic, and being prepared may make all the difference. For more updates like this, Be sure to subscribe to Dinar and Dong Insights. Like, share, and comment below with your thoughts or questions. We value your voice in this ongoing global conversation. Until next time, stay focused, stay diversified, and above all, stay informed.